What's up, Wikimaniacs? A couple days before this episode was recorded on April 26th, the community of Vancouver, British Columbia, experienced a tragedy. As you know, Sean and I are both Filipino and Josh being Canadian, so this was especially difficult for us to hear. What was supposed to be a day of the community celebrating and honoring Indigenous resistance in the Philippines back in the 16th century ended in 11 innocent lives being lost. We ask that if possible, please help the Filipino community and the city of Vancouver by keeping them in your thoughts. Try to assist in any way that you can, or if you find legitimate charities/programs that offer support, please continue raising awareness. Hug your loved ones for us and tell them that you love them. And if you're personally affected by this tragedy, there are some resources that you can use and available to you. And please, Wikimaniacs, comment down below for any corrections or additional resources that you can provide. There's a 24-hour assistance center at Douglas Park Community Center at 801 West 22nd Avenue. Vancouver Police Department officers and victim services professionals are on site to offer support. VPD support can also be reached at 604-717-3331. Victim Link BC is a toll-free, confidential, multilingual service available across British Columbia and the Yukon 24 hours a day, 7 days a week by phone or text. You can call them at 1-800-563-0808 or email them at 211-victimlinkbc@uwbc.ca. There's also the 310 mental health line at 310-6789 and the crisis line at 1-800-784-2433. Thank you.
Hi.
Hello. Welcome to Reddit on Wiki.
Get therapy.
What's up, Wikimaniacs? Welcome to the Reddit on Wiki podcast. My name's Josh Shell, your host for today. Joined with me, as usual, my co-host, John. What's going on, buddy?
Hello. Our fellow Brown is not here. He's actually celebrating his birthday. It's actually his birthday, so sad, Sean. Happy birthday, Sean.
Well, it was his birthday on
Last
Monday.
week.
We're
or
recording
Monday.
on the Monday.
Who cares? We have
Coming
guests.
up.
Introduce them, Josh. No one cares about me right now.
Well, yes, of course. We should forget Sean today. Welcome to the podcast, the incredibly funny duo, Sarah and Josh from A Podcast Will Save This Relationship. How is it going today?
It's going great.
Going good. How are you guys doing?
We did that intro just for you guys.
Aw, thank you. You don't do an intro normally? I don't know.
No, it's usually chaotic.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's
okay.
whatever we want to do whenever. So we thought we'd mirror you guys today.
Oh, hell
Thank
yeah.
you. Happy belated birthday, Sean. I want
Yeah,
to say
happy
real
belated
quick.
birthday as well.
And then we'll forget that he's here. He's
We
gone.
forget it. Yeah.
He's gone.
we're actually the replacements, right? Like we
Yeah,
were talking earlier
absolutely.
that
This is a job interview, I think.
Yes,
Right?
it is.
Got
it.
Yeah.
Cool.
One of you will get the job. The other we will have to say goodbye to.
Oh, no.
So-
I'll fight for it. It's good.
This is going to cause problems in our relationship, I think. Yeah.
Oh, true. We wouldn't want that. Okay. I'll drop out. You guys can just tag along with John for the rest of the.
Get out of here.
Get out of here.
All American podcast. Let's go.
Wow. Damn it.
Bow, 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 bow.
Let's go.
Explosion, etc.
Explosion.
Yeah. Oil somewhere.
Oil somewhere. Not here.
Yeah, this is not how I thought it was going to go. I thought Josh and I were going to team up and create our own podcast.
See, listen, at some point we do need to get all the Joshes together because A,
Yeah.
there's too many of them, but also B, supergroup. I think it's a very obvious like
I've been brainstorming ideas, Josh,
okay.
because we grabbed Josh from the Judgies,
Yes.
and 3 white Joshes. What could go wrong?
Yeah, no one's on that podcast going to get canceled. Yeah, like that's
That was just the face of right pilled content.
Right wing, you all pivot to the right.
I don't drink, but it's one of those podcasts where it's 3 guys and drinking beers. Like,
Yes. Yeah, exactly. So I was thinking if we do the podcast, call it Just Joshin'.
I like that.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
I think that's good. I can see that on a T-shirt too. That's good.
Yeah.
That was
marketing,
my idea initially, you white man. You stole that shit from me.
John.
It
That
is.
was a great
Fucking
idea, and I
colonizer, bro.
appreciate
It is, but that's part of
What
our
the
Sticking up for
hell?
yourself.
Yeah.
But no, the concept. I've come up with a concept since then.
Oh, okay.
Basically, we read out news headlines. We read the news article, and one of them's made up. And at the end, you go, "Are you joshing me?" If you think it's a made up one.
Okay,
Ooh.
all right.
What are we
Wow.
thinking?
I think that's good.
I know we're like joking right now, but like, tell me later that this is
That's
going on.
great.
Because, like, this is. I got the notepad right here. I'll start. Like,
All right.
You totally should.
It sounds like I'm getting kicked off my own podcast, so I might need this. Okay, so
fair enough.
We'll talk after. We'll talk.
More
after.
money for me and less work. That's awesome. That's great.
Hell yeah.
That's why you should all be in a relationship with your hosts. You get his money. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Thanks, Daddy Josh.
Hey, John, you want to put a ring?
Don't know how I feel about that, but we'll come back around. We'll
Come back around.
We'll circle back on that part specifically.
We'll come back to it. Yeah.
We signed a prenup, Josh. I get what you get.
Exactly.
Shit.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you guys ready to hop into some Am I the Asshole stories today?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Let's do it.
All right. So, first one I got posted here by Amphibian Bulky 2296, and the title is Am I the Asshole for Making My Sick Husband Clean Up His Own Vomit?
Ooh. I guess how sick is the first question, but also I feel like I'm already kind of an asshole for asking that question. But okay.
Real quick, and this is maybe going to paint me as a little freak, but did any of you guys, when you were kids, throw up and have your parent catch the vomit?
Hey, yo.
Catch it. Like in
What do
their
you
like in a
mean?
pause?
Like Exorcist
No, like
style?
with your hands, like catch it.
Oh.
Interesting. No.
Sarah's never told me this before.
I
So
have
this
not.
is
Because
We're
my
learning
mother
things.
didn't love me.
Will
However,
this information save your relationship, Josh?
yeah,
it might genuinely. Yeah, this is
I have known many people that they remember that as like a formative memory that they were like, Mom, I threw up or something, and then their parent catch their vomit. They were like, that's how I knew that my parents were like real ones that like will
Wow.
ride or die. That they
That's-
or like Yeah.
I still am confused on the catching part of it.
I don't know why. I think it's just like you have a sick kid and then they're gonna projectile vomit, and then it's just like the maternal instinct, the paternal instinct of
Right.
oh no, I have
I've got to
to
get that.
like
Get in
protect
front of
your
that.
kid.
Yeah.
Okay.
Your
Okay.
comments will know what I'm talking about, I think.
I'm sure they will. Yeah, they'll let us know.
I'm lambasting myself as a weirdo right now, but they'll agree with me, I think.
What the heliante
Yeah.
did I just Holy shit.
Holy. I don't know if the story will be crazier than that, but we'll
Okay.
we'll see
All right.
if we can get
Okay.
there.
We're
Setting
setting the
the
bar pretty high. Is
expectations
what I'm
high.
hearing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
All right. So my husband has been dealing with a stomach bug for the last few days. Vomiting, diarrhea, nausea, etc.
Mm.
I've been taking care of him and the house and the kids by myself because of it, which is a lot of work with 2 kids under 5. This morning, my husband wanted to try eating something, so I made him toast as requested. As he was on the couch nibbling on his breakfast, I was making our toddlers their breakfast and feeding them when I heard him violently gagging in the other room. He'd been hanging out in the living room during this entire illness, so he had a trash can there in case he had to puke or whatever. I called out to him to remember to use it or to go to the bathroom if he thought he was going to vomit. He, however, didn't listen and threw up all over the floor and got some on the couch. Husband then comes into when I'm where I'm feeding the kids and says he's going to our room so I can clean up his puke. I said absolutely not. There was no reason for him to vomit all over the floor, so he needed to take care of it. I'd been cleaning it up all weekend already without complaining when he was getting sick by surprise, but he's had plenty of time to prepare for this and not make a mess. My husband is now mad at me for not showing him a good bedside manner. So am I the asshole?
I'm going with
What?
no. This is
No,
I
I
Sarah
don't
looks
think.
dumbfounded.
Liz, I mean, I've been sick before, and it isn't that difficult to like. I mean, it sucks being sick, but
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's easy to get a pot and just hurl over it and make sure that you're good. But and also if you already have the trash can ready, but
Right.
yeah,
Especially if you've been sick, like you know that this is an illness where you're going to be sick multiple times. You set up a system, right? Of like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm not going to be far from this thing where I'm just going to throw up in there.
It's usually right beside the bed, so you can just roll over or with
Yeah,
the couch,
exactly.
whatever it
Yeah.
happens to be. Yeah, yeah.
You
We all
don't
had
just-
the popcorn bucket that also acted as the vomit bucket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
nah. Yeah, I get it. Like things happen. Like people can get sick, and sometimes different people handle sickness a different way. But as someone who cannot stand any bodily fluid whatsoever, that thing makes me gag. In my I can't do it.
Yeah.
Most of the time, if like if things happen, like my wife gets sick sometimes, and like if she does throw up, like I think it would be okay if she cleaned up like the majority of like the throw up, and then I'll go in the support after. Like, hey, you just threw
With the
up
Lysol.
with the Lysol.
Yeah.
I'll clean post, like, you know, post things got picked up, and then I'll clean up the rest. That part I could understand, but for them to expect like, okay, I'm sick, I'm just gonna throw up all over, I expect you to clean it, I think that's totally an asshole.
Yeah, I think you're right there. It's like the expectation of like, I'm gonna go in here, you clean it up. Is like, whoa, dude.
That is because you're not a nurse. You're not the bedside nurse. You're the wife or his
And a
wife,
mom.
correct?
Yeah,
and mom too. Yeah.
You got other shit going on too. It's not just him being sick, but yeah.
I guess it's not specified. Could be husband, but
it could be husband and father,
parent.
Parent. There you go.
Still
Partner,
the same
parent.
responsibilities. Yeah,
Exactly. So yeah, I think I agree with you. I think it's wild for him to just walk past and be like, "Yeah, you clean that up." What the fuck?
I'm
no.
gonna go here,
Again,
you clean it up.
like you're not a servant. Like that's
No.
you should
No.
have a little bit of respect given towards you. To not clean up everything, you know, even if the other person's sick, you know.
I mean, even dogs and animals have more self-respect than that. They'll at least try to eat their own throw up afterwards.
That's true.
That is
What are
true.
you doing,
That is
person?
true. What you're saying is don't get married, have pets, is what I'm hearing, right? That's the advice we're giving right now.
Marry someone that would eat their own vomit is what you should do.
Oh, there we go. That makes sense. Yeah, no, I think that's what we're saying all together, right?
Yeah, he's the asshole
Yes,
for
we
not
agree with
eating
that.
his own vomit. That's what the
Regurgitate
answer
that
is.
information for everyone to listen.
You, you tell him get
Regurgitate,
back.
don't. No, I'm good. I'm good, actually.
Oh,
But no, I'm the same way where like if I vomit and I'm next to it, I'm gonna throw up again. Like the fumes, it's gross. But that's why I always instinctively run towards like a sink or a toilet or something where it's like a easy disposal. But it's like I'd never expect somebody else to do it. But maybe I'm just
No,
I don't know. I don't
same way. Not that I haven't thrown up much as an adult.
Yeah, same.
But like the occasion when I do, I always make the to the bathroom or something. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and even if I didn't, I'd be like, yeah, I'm going to clean that up.
Yeah.
I just wouldn't. I don't know. For me personally, like I get it. Like if you're really sick and can't, for sure.
Yeah.
That's absolutely fair to not be able to do that. But I would just, if I am able-bodied to, I will clean that up before my partner does. Because
Absolutely.
I just think it's hard to ask them to do that too many times anyway.
Yeah, like I have a level of shame. I think if I'm even in the freaking hospital and I throw up, I'm like, nurse, don't do this. No,
Don't
I will
touch
do
it.
this. Don't.
Bring me some gloves and a towel. I will do this for Yeah.
I will say there is I agree with the stubbornness too, because like even when I'm like really sick, I'm not even puking, like I'm just sick. Sarah will get on my case for like, why are you getting up and getting your own soup right now? Why are you like, you know? So
sick.
But I'm willing to bet if I puked, I would be like, let me do this, please. Like let me save you the trouble here. You know,
we would get in a fight of who's going to clean it up first. I think.
I want to eat it. No, I want.
I want to eat it. No, me.
Happy anniversary. Here's a gag gift.
The puns are good on this show.
I'm fucking with it. Yeah.
The puns are
It's
great.
my only job. This is the only thing I'm good for in this show, to be honest.
That's not true. That is your strength, bro.
I just show up and look pretty, so I get it. Listen, we all
I
get
got
our
that going on
ones.
for me too. You know, I was like, no, actually, that's Sean. Sean just shows up and be pretty all the time.
John's a handsome one. Yeah.
No, we're forgetting about it. Fuck that guy.
Oh yeah.
No,
Shit.
get out of here, Mr. Birthday.
Mr. Celebrate.
Who told you to freaking be born today, you asshole?
Yeah.
YTA for being born.
So Reddit deemed not the asshole, and OP provided us a small update here. They said, never expected so many comments. Feel very validated. All day my husband kept making snide comments at me about not being a good wife, and anyone who cares about their loved one wouldn't punish them when they're sick. So I showed him your comments, and it finally shut him the fuck up. I added the fuck up part, but I felt that was deserved.
No, it's implied fuck up, you know? Yeah, I get it. Yeah. That's good that they're at least, and I think that is one of the good things that Reddit, like 5 times out of 100 does get right, is like you can get some sort of validation that you might not get at home. So that's good. Yeah.
The downside is when Reddit disagrees with you and there's like no, Reddit's wrong. All these
Reddit's
thousands
wrong.
of comments.
And it
All
just
these
cycles
strangers
more
are
and more
wrong.
down. Yeah, and everyone's time's wasted by like parent comment 7, you know,
Yeah.
like
Oh, I enjoy it. I'm down in there, sifting through it. Where are the rest of these comments?
Yeah.
Fuck. All right, let's move on to the next story here. Cross-posted on our subreddit by Waxing Midscore Dinosaur, but it was originally posted on r/Dusty Thunder. So,
Hey,
figured
shout
we
out
should
Dusty.
shout
out
that
Dusty.
out. Title is, Am I the asshole for being in the delivery room while my sister gave birth?
Did you throw up and not clean yourself up afterwards?
Did she not catch your throw up?
yeah.
Damn.
Did you show up unannounced and uninvited? You just see the hoo-ha, like crowning and all that? And you were
That
like,
could be the only reason I could see, like, yeah, like if
so
very specifically you were asked not to be there and you were
Yeah.
like, fuck it. I think I'm cool to show up.
Well, because like, isn't there like a limit on how many people should be in there or something? Or I don't know.
Usually, yeah.
Yeah.
there's got to be like an approved list of people,
Or
right?
something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah, an approved list for sure. Yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, I feel like this person showed up uninvited. So I'm going asshole, a crowning one at that.
NTA, somebody else is mad that they weren't invited and they're mad at
Mm.
him.
Ooh, there we go. Yeah.
Ooh, I like the split.
Okay.
I'll be a fence-sitting asshole. Don't worry. Everyone's shitty
No
here.
asshole here. Yeah.
Yes.
Perfect. We got the whole spectrum. We can't be
Yeah.
wrong now. All right. So they say, I don't think I am, but my girlfriend thinks otherwise. For some context, I, 27 male, my girlfriend is 26, and my sister is 30. About 2 days ago, my sister called me and told me her water broke. So I left work and took her to the hospital. I told my girlfriend, and she met us there. My sister asked me to be in there with her because her husband is deployed and she didn't want to be there alone. I obliged and was in there the whole time with her, and she gave birth to a healthy baby girl. My girlfriend thinks it was weird and incestuous that I was with her while she was in there in a vulnerable state.
That
Wait a damn
is
minute.
That's a real
Not what I thought at
real
all.
stretch right there, man. That's okay. All right. Dude, you're being a supportive brother. What a piece of fucking shit you are, man.
You
Yeah.
want
may
to
wanna
fuck,
fuck
your
your
sister.
sister. Yeah, like, what the fuck?
What a jump.
Whoa.
Oh
my God.
I don't think it was, and we've been arguing for it for the past 2 days, and I'm getting tired of it. I think she wanted my sister to ask her instead of me, but we haven't been dating long enough for my sister to feel comfortable while she was in that state. I keep asking her what is the real reason she is upset about it, and she won't tell me. The situation sucks because my sister loves her and wants her to be included in everything, so I don't know where this all came from. I told her she needs therapy, and very soon. She is an only child, so I don't think she understands the bond of siblings. So am I the asshole?
I'm an only child and I wouldn't even get mad at someone. Dude,
Yeah, I
that's
wouldn't-
their sister. How are you going to jump from
Yeah.
an incestuous accusation? That's wild.
I don't know. She does need therapy. Yeah.
I agree
yes.
with that. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. That is really weird. But also called it. Also called it about
You nailed
wanting to
that.
be invited.
Damn,
You were the
I
one that was
did.
right.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's crazy. That's wild.
Yeah, I like my sister had a baby like a year ago now. Oh Jesus, I'm old. But
Yeah.
like it's a year ago. Like I don't think it would have been weird if like even like because we have also another sister too. Like I think
Right.
if she happened to be in town and like she needed the support, 100%. I think either of us would have been there for her.
Right.
Yeah.
But especially if you don't have anyone else, that's the
Yeah.
crazy part. Like where
Yeah.
you're just the only like contact of support is like. What's the jump is crazy. I
jump
don't
is
even know how
wild.
else to say it.
It's like also, do you not watch TV about the like, oh no, the baby's coming and now this person has to be in the delivery room with this person and oh no, they have to help and they're filling in a parental role, the fatherly role because the father's not around and oh my god, now they have to solve
Yeah.
all their problems and this is a show. And, yeah,
Is that Grey's
It's like-
Anatomy by chance?
yes, yeah, I was thinking The Bear where
Oh, okay.
yeah. But it happens all the time. It's a trope. Like, why is the brother? I don't know. People are weird about brothers. I have 2 older brothers, and I don't think that would happen. But I wouldn't. If somebody else had a brother, I wouldn't be like, "How dare you? He's not allowed anywhere near you in any state of birthing, medical." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah. I think it's
Yeah.
really weird of her to sexualize
Yes.
like
Yes,
a
that part.
childbirth?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
at what point is childbirth sexual? You know what I mean?
It's like, if anything, it's
Yeah.
a culmination of post-sexual activities. Like, what are you
9
talking
months
Yes.
ago.
Yeah.
I think of it as a surgery. You know what
yeah,
I mean?
it's
Yeah.
a horrifying
It is,
medical
Yes.
event to go through.
Medical.
I've
yeah.
heard horrible things about it. Listen,
No, it is, yeah.
it seems like more power to anyone who goes through pregnancy, of course,
Yes.
but
Yeah.
like how? It's the pain scale I've been told is
No,
Yeah.
it's wild.
too high. Like it's
I've told him about there's a list on TikTok of like reasons not to get pregnant, and
Yeah, my
one of
wife
them
was
is-
on that for a while.
Yeah, it's like
Look,
a baby takes you the nutrients from your teeth. Like your teeth get worse.
they suck your teeth, man.
They
It's
suck
weird.
the nutrients out of your teeth,
What
man.
the hell?
parasites.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's- yeah.
I'm so scared to put alcohol on a floor burn that I got. I can't even imagine the pain and the suffering that you feel during childbirth. And then not only that is like the post giving birth.
Yeah.
And the sister is just asking for someone to be there for him who just happens to be a brother. Was
Mhm.
there ever any instances where there was like, hey, yo, this is kind of a weird dynamic or relationship? But if that was just the immediately, it's like, hey, that's weird, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where the fuck did that
Yeah.
come from?
Yeah.
And if there's any like previous instances like that, it's not in the post, so there's no way we would know.
It's
No, we
not, and
can't.
it'd be like, why didn't y'all have that conversation beforehand? So that could have been
Right.
avoided. That, hey, I'd feel
Yeah.
uncomfortable with you be in the room because I feel like you and your sister are way too damn close. Like, this
Yeah.
is a shitty situation.
Yeah, and then it's
Yeah.
like, I mean, you're a person. You're not a therapist. You're not a social worker. You
Right.
can't fix that, so you should leave. Is what I think.
Do you think OP's girlfriend thinks if you're in the room, that's your baby too? Is that maybe why she's confused?
Man, she is just dumb as a rock.
Why else would a guy be in there?
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, it
can't
was
because-
fucked up. He signed his name as the father on the birth
Actually,
certificate.
they fucked 9 months previously,
They did,
so
actually.
like,
That
that's
is
the
his
thing
kid,
we
actually.
weren't told about.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so that is
Okay.
Yeah.
wild.
Doing step, bro.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh, how did you burn your floor? I want to know so bad. How did you get a burn
I-
on your floor?
All the time. I always play with my dogs and I like get in the stance, be like, and then I
Oh.
go too crazy.
Oh,
really?
okay.
Wow,
My knees.
that's crazy. Oh my god!
Yeah, me and my corgis are like basically the same height. So like,
Corky. Oh my!
All right. Reddit deemed not the asshole, of course.
Okay,
Or
good.
The comments I could see, it didn't have a ticker thing or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, okay.
And sympathetic deviant on our subreddit said, childbirth is the opposite of sexual. All that poop, blood, and I don't even know that word.
Amniotic fluid, I think.
Yeah, that's probably what it is, actually. You have to be a special freak to get bricked up to that. So,
that's wild.
Oh my god!
That's
Whoa,
wild.
that's wild. Also, yeah.
Is it bad that my spicy brain is just having a playlist in my head right now? It's just, push it. Push it real good. I don't know why that's playing in my head right now. Holy fuck.
okay.
Oh, my meds are coming off, guys. God.
When you,
No, fair.
when you said spicy brain, I was like, I thought we were going a different, and I was like, where is this going?
I don't know where
good.
my brain goes majority of the time, to be
No, same.
Yeah, same. Don't worry.
Previous
Hell
to
yeah.
this, we all commiserated about being ADHD.
Yeah.
I will say, look at the 4-hour-long length on our episodes. Yeah, shit goes off the rails relatively quickly.
Mhm.
If you need a long podcast to listen to that is very well done, go check them out.
Oh, thank
Well,
you.
thank you for the
That's
well
very
done
nice.
part. I don't agree personally,
Yeah.
but
Medium.
He
rare.
says it's a little rare, you know?
a little rare. Yeah.
Yes.
All right, moving on to the next one here, posted by Strong Doge 69. Title is, Am I the asshole for having a bunch of formulas written on my calculator?
What an
Ooh.
asshole.
YTA.
Nerd.
Nerd. Nerd
Hey,
alert.
I'm not gonna lie. I have like a side story about this shit. I am like the anti-Asian stereotype. I suck at math. I am
I also suck at math.
terrible at math. So bad. And to the point, and I'm showing my age here. I used to cheat on like my math test with some of the homies, and this was with the original DS where you can like chat.
Yes.
Oh,
And
really?
we hella tricked our teacher at the time. I was in the 9th or 10th grade. We're like, oh, this is a new calculator that they just released, and we would just be texting each other formulas. And then when we got
That's
caught,
crazy.
That's
when we got
crazy.
caught, I got in trouble first off, and I was like, fuck, I can't remember all this shit. there was a test coming up and I knew I wasn't going to get it. I made sure that I didn't moisturize and put lotion for the last 5 days. So I'd be so damn ashy that I would write formulas on my leg.
That's fucking OP though. Like that is a good cheat. Yeah.
That's genius.
I sure did, motherfucker.
Oh, no. That's the coolest story I've ever heard. That's crazy.
Because if you're going to get caught, you just rub your leg and it's gone.
Yeah.
Where's
the evidence?
Insane.
Yeah. Ashy legs, good for cheating on tests, guys. Just saying.
Baller.
Hell yeah.
That is the first time I've ever heard that.
Not the asshole, by the way.
Yeah, I'm assuming this is going to be not the asshole. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So 21 male, recently admitted myself into an engineering university, and I'm studying computer science. Today was the final exam of our first semester. This wasn't my dream university, but it had what I was looking for. Our engineer physics course wasn't taught properly during class. They just gave out slides, presentations, and the classes were boring. No one really understood what the prof was doing, and it all felt very rushed. As a result, I didn't understand a single bit of that course. I will say it's your first year in that program. Like engineering is pretty high up there.
Yeah.
I also would not understand it.
Yeah.
Today was our engineering physics exam, and I've been studying for it for the past week, day and night. The slides contained so much content and so little of it was covered properly in class that I wasn't able to complete my preparation. Everything about it was memorizing formulas and trying to recall how to derive things, etc. So I wrote a few formulas on the back of my calculator, just a few, so that if I forgot them during the exam, I could look at them and remember. I like how he really emphasized just a few. I know that didn't come across, but
it's in the smallest handwriting. It's like the entire textbook actually written out.
Yeah.
There's like a notes function on like those graphing calculators. Though.
Yeah, you get the TI-84, whatever they are. Yeah.
I was right. Man, I felt so cool back then. I had the TI-84 Silver Edition, bro, with the with the fucking games, the little the snake, duck, little snake. There was like a duck game in there. I'm like, ooh,
it's making sense why you were not good at math, John. I think you just weren't paying attention.
I mean, that's also true. I also got kicked out of class a lot because I was a nuisance.
Okay, the threads are coming together. I know. During the exam, I didn't even need those formulas, but when the invigilator, I don't know. Invigilator. That is what it says. Okay, I'm not dumb. That is.
I am.
I guess it's the person who like monitors the exam. When they came to assign my exam sheet, he saw my calculator, took me to the board, and expelled me. It was just one formula. And in brackets, it was one formula with two of its interpretations. I told him I have never tried to cheat in an exam before. I also explained that if they expel me, I would get an F in this course, which would seriously affect the C GPA I've been working hard to maintain. And without a good C GPA, I wouldn't be able to secure a scholarship for my master's degree. I even told him that he could isolate me and let me continue the exam in the bathroom or under supervision, anything he wanted. The bathroom is wild. Why would you do that?
Crazy. Yeah,
the most supervised place actually. Toilet stall in the middle.
Yeah, to the bathroom, sir. Why? Okay.
Having security cards like posted right out front.
Yeah.
You're cheating. Go to the bathroom.
Sorry, no one allowed in. You gotta go to the C building for this one. All right.
Well, I'll shout shame at you as you walk.
Shame.
You walk there. Shame.
But the invigilator didn't even flinch. He just said, "You're finished." Then he took me to the board of exam control. They took my statement, and I wasn't allowed to explain anything else. They just expelled me. I don't know how someone could be so heartless. It was just one formula. I would like to point out that I have always been one of the top students in my class, and I had a reputation for good academics. Now I feel that reputation with my classmates and my professor is ruined. At this point, I don't know what to do or what my next step should be. If the invigilator had handled it more discreetly, I would have understood, but he chose to shame me publicly, and now I feel I won't even be able to go back there anymore. I begged and pleaded, but nothing seemed to work. So am I the asshole here?
I think a lot of things can be true at the same time with this one.
Yeah.
I think it is bad to cheat, like 9 times out of 10.
Yeah.
I think you could have been a good student this entire time and you make the one mistake and you like the one thing that I really think doesn't help with education is A, embarrassment, and B, kicking your ass out of the education that you're in, right?
True. Yeah.
But I do get why some universities have a really strict like no cheating and one and done.
Mm-hmm.
I one formula though.
That is wild.
That is
kicked out of school for one formula is wild. I've heard of like cheating instances too, where it's like people are straight up cheating and they don't get kicked out of school. They get like, oh, okay, now you're on probation, and then if you do anything else, then you come back.
I used to see a lot of that during like coding portion when I used to like recruit for software engineers. Like they have someone doing the coding for them, and then we catch them on the act. But this is one of those instances too. It's like, I think it depends on like the topic and the course, right? So if this was like a medical, like let's say a medical and they're like operating on someone, if they cheated, of course, that's like a life or death situation, right? If you apply that to an actual patient, I can see where the problem with that. But with like math and things that can be applied, a lot of the people that I've known who are in those spaces in like computer science, when they don't know anything, like especially formulas, what the fuck are they gonna do? They're gonna Google that shit.
Yeah,
you know
they also make like little handy books too for a lot of these things. Like when I was in film school for like stagecraft, there's a stagecraft handbook that's supposed to like fit basically in like a little pocket, and that's what you would use to double check what you need. I will say, did they say what the is there any more information on this too, or
what kind of information are you looking for here?
I really want to know what if anyone said what what's it called? The algorithm is called
formula.
Yeah, because if it's like the Pythagorean one,
it's like
I
okay,
think
man,
maybe you should get kicked out a little bit, just a little bit.
Yeah,
he doesn't elaborate on what the formula was. Just says it was one formula with 2 interpretations, so he had 2 written down technically.
Okay,
and I think the one thing I like, it is like an engineering physics course, which I think
it could be life or death if he's like making bridges. You know what I mean?
I thought it was a computer science. It's just a computer science course.
Well, he's in a computer science class, so this might be like an elective or something. It's like choose a different elective or some other course. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like if it's not. And then also, I thought it was funny that he was like, "I'm maintaining a C average, and I am also a very academically."
Boy, you're mid.
Student.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, what do you mean a C average? I mean, I know these courses are hard, and I know that, especially like, because I've done like coding and stuff at college too a little bit. And it's like, if you have like some professors get really on their high horse and they're like, I don't give A's out to anybody, and it'll tank your GPA, and you're supposed to just accept that.
It's like an Asian person's nightmare. C.
I am uncomfortable to comment.
No comment from this cracker over here. Thank you very much.
Something.
I don't think I can.
Say something. When this episode comes out, it's our month.
Let me just double check real quick.
Something.
Yeah, no, I'm not doing this. Yeah.
No, you can have it. It's whatever you want.
That's fine. You say whatever you want.
I will say he doesn't specify what his grade is. He just says affect the C GPA, which I think is like that's one like acronym. So I think he just needs like the GPA.
Okay. Yeah, I thought it was like C average CPA. Okay.
I think he probably has a good GPA based on what he's saying.
Okay.
But I don't know. It's like this one is tough. It's just like if you had such issue with the prof and the class beforehand, it's like you should have gone to them before the exam.
Yeah.
And like you made the active effort to write those into your calculator in case you needed them. So it's like it sucks. It sucks that was the level that it got taken to, but it's also like, I mean, as someone who has cheated and got caught in college and university, it's like, because I was a dumbass.
Ashy legs, I'm telling you. That shit works.
Hey, we're all a bunch of cheaters, ain't we? Man. We're not the right people to ask.
Everything else, no.
Nothing else. No.
But as someone and like got caught and like, I was just like, yeah, you know what? I accept these repercussions. I was the one who actively did this. It's all you can do. You can beg and plead all you want. They're going to do what they're going to do. So, are you an asshole? Maybe to yourself or your future career, but
ethically an asshole.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fair.
Yeah.
It's one of those things because we always say on our show, like, an asshole isn't like a death sentence. You know, you're not like a
Mhm.
criminal
No.
for the rest of your life. Like,
sometimes it should be.
Sometimes it should be. Sometimes
Yeah.
it's you're further than an asshole. You are a criminal
The devil.
or something.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
devil. Yeah. But no. Most of the time, it's like you are engaging in asshole behaviors that everybody does sometimes. Like, you know,
Mhm.
even we're all been emotionally immature, and then we fuck up, and then, you know, you just have to do better next time. And
Exactly. Yeah.
yeah, and you're dealing with harsh consequences, but it's also college, and that's where adult consequences come into. So I see where Josh is coming from too, because, you know, we're all ADHD and we all deal with learning disabilities. So it's like
Mhm.
the strictness of school probably has all traumatized us in different ways.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
But then there's also like a real reason for rigorousness, and I mean,
for sure.
we're you know, I will say, American education system, we've all cheated. Everybody, if you're going and looking up the answers to a test while you take it, that's cheating. And American college students do that literally all the time. And
You need to get more
ChatGPT,
creative,
Yeah.
motherfucker.
yeah, wow.
Yeah. ChatGPT is an epidemic right now in college.
Oh,
yeah.
100%. Yeah.
Dude.
But
But
yeah, I
so-
mean, yeah. And yeah, I agree. It's like the rigorousness makes sense because it's like you are taking a spot in that classroom. You have to be held to the same standard as everyone else in that classroom because, you know, they have a standard to meet. They're trying to meet that. It sucks that not everyone can meet that, but it is what it is. And yeah. I mean, just take it for the next course you take and just try your best not to
Cheat on that one.
cheat again.
Don't cheat.
Or try your best not to get caught. That's
There-
actually
No,
the real
Josh,
advice
no.
here.
No.
That is what I learned
Listen,
when
it
I
wasn't the
cheated.
action. It's the fact you got caught is the actual problem here.
Yeah.
It's not.
It's like
the
one of
game.
those it's like one of those lessons that you learn as an adult. If you're struggling with something, open your mouth and have a conversation. Say like, "Hey, I'm having a hard time with this. Please help me out."
Exactly.
Squeaky wheel gets the grease kind of
Yep.
situation. Yeah.
I will say you probably shouldn't have been embarrassed though. That is kind of like shitty. But also I think that's just my anxiety coming out right now.
Yeah.
Oh,
if I'm being
yeah.
honest. But yeah.
Yeah.
You were the one who said I'd do this. Shame.
Shame. Shame. Well, though, that's just like a managing. You know, if I'm gonna say phrases, it's, you know, it's you praise in public and then you criticize in private. You know what I
For
mean?
sure.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, you don't. It is a little shitty, but that person probably is like, this is my career. I have to catch cheating students.
This is my one thing I do in life. I'm not fucking it up.
What
All
am I
right.
paid for? I didn't paid $15 an hour to do this. I'm gonna be a cop about it. Yeah.
Yeah, you're probably right about that person. They might be an asshole as well. That could
Yeah.
be.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm.
to a degree.
I will say, if someone was like, you could spend more time working and put me in the bathroom because I decided to cheat, I'd be like, fuck no,
Fuck
get
no.
out of here. I got a bunch
You
of other
weirdo.
kids to.
Yeah.
You're weird. Why do you want to go to the bathroom so bad?
Yeah, that's weird. Yeah.
That's a different take of a number 2 pencil over there.
Oh,
Yeah.
there it is.
That took a while for me to get. That was a good one. That was highbrow.
A slow burn on for
Yeah.
you, Sarah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes we don't catch it, and I catch it in the editing. I'm like, oh, that fucker said something.
I'd be sneaking a lot of stuff in all the time.
No, that's real.
Hell yeah.
I don't listen to
Goddamn.
Josh ever, and then I realize it days later. I was like, oh yeah, you said that on the show.
Yeah,
That was
wow.
funny.
You're funny.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. I'll take all the compliments on this specifically, but yeah, everything else, no
No.
compliments. Thank you.
Yeah. Nothing else.
Got to work for it, my guy.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yes.
All right. Well, let's do one more long one here before we hit the Patreon side of things. This one comes with an update.
Ooh.
It's posted by Quirky Wait 7729. Title for this one is "Am I the asshole for buying my boyfriend flowers after he mentioned most men only get them when they die?"
That sounds sad
He's
and
so
sweet at the same
dramatic.
time that you bought
So
your boyfriend
dramatic.
flowers.
What the hell?
Listen, it's not funny. It's not
not
funny.
funny.
But that is a
not.
crazy way to
Whoa.
put it. I just
Holy
To
crap.
frame it, yeah.
Damn,
You just
dude.
asked for flowers, my guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's going through
No.
something.
casket only, open
Casket only.
casket specifically.
That's the only acceptable way we can get flowers.
Someone get this guy flowers, man. I mean, shit.
Shit, you're not the asshole. You have to do it.
John's right though. It is sweet. It is a sweet and sad savor at
the
sad
same
moment.
time. Oh my god.
So my boyfriend, 22 male, and I, 21 female, have been together for about 5 months, and it's been going good so far. But about a week ago, when I was at his apartment, he told me that most men only receive flowers when they're dead. He then went on a bit of a rant about women not caring as much as men when it comes to their partners, and men want shows of affections as well.
That's a wild generalization there.
Yeah. Hold on a second.
I will say I'd never really gotten flowers. The one time I got flowers from Juliet, my wife, she made bacon flowers and I ate the shit.
Oh,
shit.
And it was the sweetest thing ever. I mean, technically salty, but it was the sweetest thing in the world. I fucking killed that thing.
I bought Josh a flower, and he actually kept it alive.
For as long as I could, yeah. I feel like getting like a potted flower very specifically is a nice thing as
He
opposed
doesn't
to
like
ones
it
that
when
just...
stuff dies.
I have the worst green thumb. You're a way better person than I'll ever be.
Oh, don't worry. The plants outside are dead right now. But yeah.
Oh yes, that's because of me though. That's because I did not.
Oh, sorry. I just wanted to out Sarah real quick.
Just like
Wow.
dead
looking
plants.
at the plant. Are you thirsty? Are you thirsty? It's all dead and drowned. You want some sun? Are you thirsty?
It's a SpongeBob meme when he needs water.
Yeah.
I need it.
I don't need it.
Okay, I didn't realize we're going the men's rights activists of this.
MRA.
Because you can say like there are genuine critiques about like I think loneliness in general, but like to be like women never fucking care about men is like
That's wild.
okay.
A bold
Hold on.
statement. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you male loneliness epidemicing me, Joshua? Because I know you don't believe in that. So what the hell? Why are you posturing?
Your Honor, wait.
The testosterone in the air is changing my boyfriend. What's happening?
So I honestly took this all as a hint that he wanted flowers. So yesterday I went to Whole Foods and I picked him out all the flowers I thought he would like and put them together in a big bouquet for him. I also got him a coffee, some chocolates, and a few other things I thought he would like.
That's nice.
No.
Yeah, that is very nice.
You got money in Whole Foods. God damn.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, true.
Wow.
I've done things like this before, but minus the flowers. I usually put in a Game Pass gift card or a Lego set. I feel like it's important because I don't want anyone to think I don't show him affection or get him gifts. I definitely do. So she means put that in like the post.
Again, Game Pass and Lego set. You got money,
Yeah, I know.
girl.
Yeah,
What
so you're
are you
already
doing?
giving gifts also. If that's,
Yeah.
that's the
Jealous of
case.
your boyfriend, fam.
My God, 5 months in? Holy shit.
That's wild.
Yeah. It's wild of him to go on a rant about women not caring about much about men. It's like,
Boy,
you
you're so
need how
He's got
spoiled.
6 Lego sets.
Yeah, like
and all this Game Pass stuff. I'm like,
yeah, it's one of
damn,
those
dude.
like gallery like things where like it shows it on display and it's like the Death Star one and then
Yeah.
like just all the other ones. Yeah.
jealous.
it's like even if that statement was true, it's like it's not happening to you, my guy. So
Yeah, you
it's
can't
like,
talk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
what are you ranting about?
Stolen valor, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I show up to his apartment with literally the biggest smile. I was so excited for his reaction, but when I gave him the flowers, he got super uncomfortable and wouldn't touch or kiss me at all. I asked him what was wrong and if he liked the flowers, and he just kind of blew up at me saying that flowers are only for apologizing and that if I cheated on him, I needed to tell him right now.
That is some
What a curve.
projection that I've ever
What's
heard in
going
my
on?
life.
What the hell?
What?
I thought this was gonna be simpler, like he's just gonna be like homophobic or something,
Yeah,
but
they're
no,
just
this
like,
is like you're
Flowers
cheating.
are for women only.
Yeah, like
Something like that.
but what?
How you gonna bitch and complain about this and when she does exactly what you want?
Yeah, you said
Yeah.
it.
What the hell?
Yeah.
Maybe I'd kill you after this, and then you'll really have flowers on your fucking
Yeah.
in a video
So yeah,
game.
do you? Yeah. So wait, hold on a second. So the only times you get flowers is when
When you
get,
cheat on
get
your
cheated
partner.
on.
Yeah.
So
Or
you
you
want
die.
your partner to cheat on you because
Yeah.
you want flowers. This is just a fetish at this point.
Yes.
With flowers added on for
Yeah.
no reason other than a consumerist angle.
What incarnation is wrong with this guy, man? What you
Yeah.
Incarnation. Shit, man. You're getting me. Fucking he ever gets you flowers, you should be like, well, wait a minute, I'm not dead. So you fucking
You will
cheated
be.
on me,
Shut
didn't
the
you?
Huh.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
The math's not math in here. And
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I have the algorithm in front of me and it's not making sense.
What's that guy's job called again? I forgot.
Oh, the
Invigorator or whatever it's
I
called.
forget what it's
Oh,
called.
the invigulator?
Yeah.
Invigilator?
That is
Investigator, I think is the word we're looking for, right?
I looked it up. It's an actual thing. And I'm like,
Is it
"Is
really? It's
Yeah.
like
It's not a
what's the
mistake.
name's job? The transponster or some shit like that.
Your e-pass transponder, yeah, no, 100%.
Yes. That's a Florida joke.
And
The
20
toll
other state
roads.
joke.
Oh yeah, no, I forget. Yeah.
Now, if I said Sun Pass, you can get on my case.
That's
like,
true.
yeah, that's one state, but everything else, I'm trying to be broad.
Yeah.
Yeah. We have transponders here too in Toronto. Anyway,
Phew. Okay.
it hit at least in one city up here, so we're good.
I was gonna say because it goes up the north. This is boring. Let's move on to the story. This is about tolls.
Sorry, let's wrap this
is
up.
boring. Yeah.
Okay, so accused her of cheating. I was shocked and started crying because I have never and would never cheat on anyone. He took the flowers to the kitchen and threw them in the trash, which honestly felt like a huge punch in the gut.
Stamp.
In a video game.
Yep.
The
And a video game.
closing.
casket trash can, yeah. That's,
Yeah.
He told me to get out of his apartment and that he didn't have time for cheating B words, his words. Every time I tried to explain, he said he didn't want my excuses. And when I'm ready to tell him who the man is, then I could talk to him. But there is no man. I didn't cheat on him. I just thought he wanted flowers. I never thought of the flowers as an apology. He's never gotten them for me before. I just thought he didn't like showing love that way. So I buy them for myself every week. I'm just so confused and hurt by his reaction, and I don't know what to do to fix the situation. So, do women really only buy flowers as an apology? Am I the asshole?
Break up with him.
Yeah,
Break up
get
with
the
him.
fuck out of here. There's like a million red flags in
Yeah.
every breath that he takes is a red flag at this point. Like that is
He did you a service. He's like, leave me, please.
Yeah.
Please go away.
It only took him 5 months to like unmask himself. You're dodging
and
the
also
bullet here, girl.
never
Yeah.
gave her flowers, and he's the one that's
Yeah, that was one of the saddest things at the end was when she's just like,
Yeah.
I just didn't think he showed love that way, so I bought them for
Oh.
myself. It's like, what the fuck? Like,
Yeah, like, girl,
dude.
go get yourself a man that'll buy you flowers. They're out there.
Yeah.
They exist. There's a lot of them that aren't at least wild like this guy.
like I'll say like listen, I sometimes forget about flowers, but at least I'll remember them once a year for sure, like
Yeah.
just to make
Yeah.
sure.
Well, I'm not
but,
a-
like
I don't really need flowers, if I'm honest. It's because I'll kill them. So
you killed them
know.
all anyway.
Yeah, I killed them all. I don't want to do that. but
It's a funeral for the flowers in a way.
it reminds me of dying or cheating or whatever. But no,
Nothing in
it's-
between.
they're nice because I grew up getting flowers like on my birthday and on like, you know, like my parents would get flowers for like an event and they'd set the table and stuff and it would be nice.
Yeah.
So like, you know, it's for like, I think of it as holidays, but I don't know. I don't judge people that need flowers in a relationship, but I think it's one of those things like a boundary thing. It's like, hey, I want flowers every week. Can you do that for me? And then your partner is like, okay, well, we'll talk about this money wise because I think that's very expensive. But also,
they can get really expensive. Yep.
yeah. But you know, you compromise in a healthy relationship. You don't just say, this is what this means. I'm going to throw your gift on the ground and exhibit a lot of red flag abusive behaviors. But yeah.
You're getting so much gifts, and this guy doesn't even have the wherewithal to like reciprocate the love that the girlfriend is giving him. Boy,
Yeah.
you're getting Lego sets 5 months into your relationship? She buying you shit from Whole Foods? What the? Girl, she got money? What the fuck
Yeah.
is going on with this guy? Oh my God.
It's a real bag fumble, dude. That's wild.
yeah.
Yes.
Definitely NTA.
Yeah, definitely not
For
the
sure.
asshole.
Yeah.
Which is
If we have
what
to say.
Reddit deemed as well.
Yeah.
But there are a couple edits, and then there's an update here. So, edit number 1, I'm completely overwhelmed by the response, and everyone is making me realize that he's not worth my time.
Yes.
I tried to do something nice for him, and he threw it back in my face. I texted him and told him we needed to talk, and his response was, quote, finally ready to confess, or what? So,
I wouldn't deal with just the attitude. Like, I don't care what it's about. If Josh you gave me attitude like this, I would be gone anyway. Could be
Yeah,
over
and I wouldn't blame
a can
you.
of
Yeah.
heat. I'm out of here. I'm not dealing with that.
Yeah, no, it's really tone is really people don't understand how much tone is important when it comes to conversing in this way. Being so accusatory is like
Off the bat. That's
It's hard to go back
disrespectful in
from that.
itself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, my text back would be like, never mind, we don't need to see each other.
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, you know the vibes. We're done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that tells me he's done no critical thinking on his end about the situation. We are meeting up for lunch tomorrow, and I will update everyone after. The second edit, I want to clarify a few things about my post. Number one, his parents gift each other flowers regularly, so he's seen flowers given to a partner for reasons other than cheating.
And your parents seem like they were alive, so they ain't dead.
Or they're cheating on each other all the freaking time.
We gotta keep our minds open on this.
You're
one.
right.
Yeah.
You're right.
You're right.
He sees the flower. He sees his mom give his dad flowers, and is just like, "Damn, mom's cheating again this week."
I
It's
can't
crazy.
believe
He's
it.
getting tulips elsewhere. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
In this system, do you think?
Jesus Christ.
In this system, is it like one flower equals one cheating? So if you see a
One
bundle of
flower
them,
equals
Damn,
one
you're just like,
deployment's
this has been a
crazy.
busy fucking week. Yeah.
Oh my God.
That's why he was so upset. She made a full bouquet and brought it to him.
Yeah.
And he's just like, "Damn, that's 22 guys." And
What the hell?
We're up to 100
This
this
is
year.
fucked
That's
up.
crazy.
Oh, damn.
Also, to clarify, I've had a few people tell me it's weird to gift him things like Lego sets, etc., that I mentioned in my post. He told me at the beginning of our relationship that his love language is gift giving and he loves receiving gifts. That's why I do it. I did not think it would come across as weird in any way. Which I agree. I don't think it's weird.
I don't think it's weird.
No, I don't think that's yeah.
That's nice.
I only spend around $50 each time, which is nothing for me as I have a well-paying job. I was in a relationship for 2 years previously and gave my partner monthly gifts throughout the entire relationship. So I'm in no way trying to love bomb him. I just always want my partner to know they are loved and appreciated.
Damn, girl, you're gonna be a catch for somebody else.
Yeah,
Someone
dang.
much better.
For real.
People don't know what love bombing is, man. They don't.
No.
Well, I heard it in a tweet one time, and I think I'm just kind of
heard
rolling
it in
with
a
it.
tweet?
So
Yeah, he has text to speech on his tweets.
Yeah. That text is-
A lot of
No.
racist shit.
Yeah, get out of there. Go to Blue Sky. What are you doing? But yeah, no, it love bombing isn't that. People think love bombing is when you get into a new relationship and then you just are, oh no, I really like this person. I'm gonna shower them with gifts and affection, which can happen in abusive relationships where,
For sure.
you know, somebody will try to lure you into a relationship and then start controlling you. But it's actually about the cycle of abuse of, you know, you abuse somebody and then they're like, I'm going to break up with you because you're being shitty and mean to me. And then they turn around and they're like, but also I'm nice to you, so you should stay for the nice parts.
Yeah, and I
And
love you,
it-
and here's a bunch of
and
stuff.
Yeah, and here's all this stuff, and so you should stay. And it sucks that it's been watered down to this wrong phrasing because then
Yeah.
regular nice people that are being nice to their partners feel this like they might be abusive. And then also people in these cycles are like, oh, well, you know, I don't have a word for the thing that I'm in. And
Good
yeah.
clarification. I like that.
I mean, I was, you know, I grew up as I'm a survivor of childhood abuse. So it's like when I hear stuff like this, I'm like, damn it, Reddit. Stop trying to, if a woman's
Manipulate.
out there buying Lego sets for people, let her be. It's nice.
All right, so on to the update. You guys ready for this?
I'm so ready.
Yes.
Ready.
I want to know what train wreck. This is awesome in the sense of like a train wreck is about to happen.
It's
and
way
I'm
worse than you
Oh,
will
no.
think.
amazing.
We're
I'm
back
so
together.
excited.
Lego.
All right, guys. So his mom called me.
Awesome.
I cheat all the time on his dad.
Do you not see how much flowers I get?
It's okay.
This is
I'd be fucking left and right, and as long as I bring
Yeah.
flowers, it's okay.
It's fine.
of all the ways this update could have started, I was not expecting parental fucking controls coming into play. Yeah, this is okay.
Oh, it gets worse.
I'm crying already.
somehow.
Okay.
So
so
beautiful.
his mom called me, and it was both him and his mom on the phone.
It's not funny. It's not funny.
No,
Sorry.
it's not.
Motherfucker got a chaperone to have a conversation.
Yeah, wow.
I pretty quickly told them I wasn't willing to talk to both of them, but my ex-boyfriend was crying. Like crying actual tears, so I listened. His mom told me that he had been talking to her about us, and she wants to get him to talk to me with her support so he can tell me everything. Which is crazy. He started it by telling me how he hasn't felt like I'm what he wants in a woman. I'm not willing to move in with him yet, and he's someone who only wants to date for 6 months before getting engaged, which he had not told me ever before, so this surprised me. This would mean he would want to be engaged next month, which is way too soon for me.
Not funny.
Run.
It's not funny.
No.
He is going to kill you. He will kill you, girl. Run away.
It's funny because it's ex-boyfriend now. You know what I mean?
No,
It's like-
I'm happy that she's out, but like this is some crazy. This is not okay behavior. Yeah,
He's unhinged.
You can't even have an adult conversation without mommy being around, and you want to be engaged?
Yeah.
Oh,
You're a
yeah.
little boy.
Ugh.
yeah.
Yeah.
Child. He also told me that he has trauma around cheating because his high school girlfriend cheated on him in junior year, and you guessed it, apologized with a rose. Dog.
Then get that shit resolved by yourself, my guy, and you don't fucking bring that to your next relationship. They don't
Yeah.
deserve
Yeah.
it.
Also, it's high school.
It's fucking
Yeah,
high
it's
school.
fun,
yeah.
No, but it's, I mean,
Yeah.
and it's also
It can
like,
still.
oh, go
I mean,
ahead,
yeah,
Jay.
it could
It
still,
can still traumatize you
Yeah.
for sure.
No,
Yeah.
for sure. Like I definitely have enough shitty high school experiences
Yeah.
that like I'm trying
Yeah.
to fucking unpack. But that's also the difference, right? I'm trying to unpack it.
Right.
That is,
Exactly.
There you
You
go.
still, just because
Yeah.
you've been through trauma doesn't mean that you're like your actions don't have consequences. You know what I mean? You can't flip
100%.
out on your partner because you have trauma and then not apologize. Just be like, oh, I have
Mhm.
trauma, so get over it. That's not how that
Yeah.
works.
Yeah.
Then he went on to tell me he wants someone who is less career focused and someone who wants to have kids and not work. He said he thinks some of my ideals and morals are skewed, but wouldn't tell me which ones or what he meant.
Oh,
Oh,
so we
good.
have like an Elon follower, right? Like
Yeah.
we gotta repop. That's it. Okay. Wow.
He's the one posting the racist shit on Twitter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not even.
That Josh
he
is
makes
listening
the
to on
tweet.
his phone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He also told me he's realized I'm a quote radical feminist.
Mm,
It's not
okay.
funny. It's not funny. Sorry.
Wow.
Oh
All right.
God.
Yeah, that's
oh,
a
this
red
is
pill
awesome.
guy.
Receiving
Yeah.
gifts
to
is
mommy
radical.
like a little
Yeah.
bitch.
Yeah. Which I think is extreme because, well, yes, I am a feminist. I don't hate all men or think they are all bad. I've never talked badly about them to him and have really given him no reason to think this besides being pro-choice.
Wow.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's wild.
Not the pro-choice bit, but his reaction.
No,
yeah.
Sorry,
We're
I wanted to make that
For a
Staunch.
second, I thought we were on the wrong show. All right, but
Shit. It's that look. I keep telling you guys.
This is a
I'm-
pro-life podcast, right?
Right.
That's why I signed up.
Shit.
No.
Getting clipped on my own podcast. I hate to hear it.
clip 'em, boys.
Damn,
No,
he
real.
does all the clips though.
He does.
True.
He clips himself. That's funny.
Self-sabotage. I know that technique. Yeah.
Yeah.
Got to do it.
You're like the color of
sometimes.
my shirt, Josh. White.
So he said he can't date someone who doesn't respect him and emasculates him. He said the flowers I gave him showed him that I viewed him as feminine and
Right.
also showed that I was cheating. I told him again that I was not and have never cheated on him and asked him if he had cheated on me before.
He
He
did.
was quiet for, I kid you not, a full 2 minutes.
That
He
is
didn't
too
even
long.
give you flowers. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's the
wild.
crazy part.
Yeah.
So a full 2 minutes and then asked me to define cheating.
Great answer. Thank God there's not a definition that 100% of
Webster's
humanity
definition of
has
cheating
agreed on.
is
God.
This is amazing. This is great.
I followed up asking if he had slept with anyone else, and he said no.
Because I was up all night with them. That's what.
So, yeah.
Yeah, sleeping has a defined word, actually. Yeah.
Define sleeping.
I did not
Cheating.
enter REM sleep in the same bed as another woman.
Mm.
I slept on the couch, actually.
Yeah.
So I asked why he mentioned the flowers, if he thought flowers were emasculating, and he said it was more about the fact that men are treated, and I quote, more as slaves than humans in our society.
Boy, if you don't shut your ass
What
up right
the
now.
fuck is wrong with you?
This
I'm trying not to go
guy.
nuclear on your
No, I
guys'
get it,
show.
but
But this is great. This is, oh my gosh.
Guzzling the Kool-Aid.
yeah.
Yeah.
Holy shit. He said it was less about him wanting flowers and more about him feeling like women aren't owed flowers.
Okay.
Which that
Okay.
I don't want anything. I just want women to have less.
Exactly. Yeah. What's
That's
the
what
big
it is,
problem
yeah.
with
Yeah.
that?
that was enough explanation on where he was coming from for me. I told him our relationship was clearly over and we don't share the same ideals. He said he was willing to work on it if I would make a change to become wife material.
Can you shut the fuck up?
Yep.
That's crazy. Making demands after you fuck up is crazy.
The man will always
not
have
only
the
fuck
answer.
up, but just be like, I hate you and your gender and everything you stand for.
But we can make this work.
You can, if you change everything about yourself, then you're gonna be something that I want to keep in a relationship.
Well, I'm not gonna change because
When
that's
people
ridiculous.
say men
I'm
ain't
perfect.
shit, this is the guy that they're talking about.
Yeah.
So yeah, lunch is definitely canceled and we're not together anymore.
Thank
His
God.
mom didn't really say much other than that she would miss me and always care about me.
She's the asshole too. You gotta
enable.
hit your son if he says stuff like that. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Don't hit your son. That's not
Your
what I'm
son's an
trying to
adult.
say. Yeah, your
This is
son's
the
an
same
adult.
guys could be like, Mom, I threw up.
Mom, I threw up. Catch
clean
my
it up,
vomit,
motherfucker.
Mom.
She catches it for him for sure.
Yeah, she catches it. For
Means
sure.
dad's got to clean it if it's the motherfucker.
Yeah.
I know it all seems like it was the best for me, but I'm still heartbroken. And I didn't expect our relationship to end like this. He knew I wanted to work on my career, wait to have kids, etc. And he always said he was fine with it. So it seems like he changed all his expectations suddenly. I've been nonstop crying since the call and I don't know what to think. I feel so stupid for not seeing that he was like this sooner, and I just wish I never dated him. And that is the end of that. Yeah. So I do.
Wow.
I
There's
mean,
a
I feel
lot.
bad for her, obviously.
I do too.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
It's not her
Absolutely.
fault at all.
No.
Yeah, I hate the self degradation of like I feel stupid because like anyone can get like
Mhm.
swindled or like taken for a ride by anyone else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially in 5 months, it's like you don't fully know that person.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can keep a mask on for 5 months and hide your true self, and then try. What it felt like is he was trying to slowly convince you to change who you were, and he hit a wall real quick and was just like, nope, I need this now. So he's not worth your time, and you'll find someone much more appreciative of flowers or Lego sets or Game Pass down the line.
Or of you, yeah.
Or
just in
yeah,
general.
well, yeah, you are the person who likes giving gifts, so that's who you are.
Yeah, that was essentially all I was gonna say too. Is the same. It's like it seems like he wanted to pull the wool over her eyes, and then he accidentally went full Elon on her, and she was like, "Wait a minute, I don't agree." And then he imploded and revealed who he truly was.
Full tater tot.
Full tater tot.
I don't wish violence on this person, but I hope all the Lego sets that they had just happens to break all of a sudden, and every single time he steps on something, he steps on one of those pieces for the rest of his life.
I hope he's missing one piece in every set.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
That
Like the
too.
most important one too,
Yeah.
the one that actually
Yeah.
keeps it all together.
Right in
yeah.
the middle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. That is it, Wikimaniacs. Thank
Oh
you
my
again for
God.
another amazing episode. Before we close out the show, Josh, Sarah, tell the audience where they can find you guys and when to show up to listen.
Yeah.
We're a podcast. We'll save this relationship on all podcasting platforms, Apple, Spotify. You know, if you're listening to this, you can get there. YouTube as well. We're APWSGR production. I'm not trying to be condescending. I'm sorry.
No one said anything. No one
I
accused
saw
you.
Sarah's reaction. I can feel it in the other side of the room right now.
That's why that wall
Your
is
Honor.
there.
Your Honor.
A wall will not save this death stare.
That's true. But yeah, that's our main podcast. And if you go there, we also have our I have a Blue Sky Joshua Chinland, a guy nicknamed JC on Twitch as well. So yeah,
Yeah.
that's for me at least.
I'm That's O'Hearon on pretty much everything. THATSOHEERON. That's THATSOHEERON. Tumblr is where I am the most. Sometimes I'm on Twitter. It's an addiction. I'm trying to get off of it. I also have Blue Sky. Instagram, I'm thinking about posting art on there. We also have APWSDR Gaming. We're going to get back into it. I've been addicted to the game Blueprints, and I'm thinking about doing that on there because I know all the puzzles already because I played it in my
So you can
spare
impress
time.
people.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I have to get the achievement where you finish the game in like an hour, and so I
Holy
want to
shit.
try and do that.
Time to speed run this. Yeah.
I've heard good things about that one. I really want to play that one. So
It's a mental illness. You get in there and you're like, there's chess pieces in every room. I have to write it all down. What the heck?
And I'm just like, yes, dear. Yeah, sure.
I'm staying up till 5. We've had a fight about it because I stay up too late.
She's the Charlie Day meme.
Yeah.
There is no Pepe Sylvia.
Where is the blueprints? I don't know if there's a blueprint.
Oh, it means two things.
Oh my
God. Sounds like another word.
Yeah. And I'm the condescending one, apparently. No, I'm sure.
Well, we appreciate you guys coming on today. Definitely go check out their stuff. We'll have it all linked down in the show notes so you can quickly go click and check out their podcast. We loved having you guys on, and we'll definitely have to do this again.
Yeah.
Of course, yeah. Thank you for having us. This was a pleasure, yeah.
Of course.
We have new podcasts that we're going to definitely come out with soon.
Just joshing around. Was that what we called it?
Just joshing you?
Just joshing
Yeah, Josh or something like that.
Yeah.
Josh is in the name.
It's like the Infinity Stone with just a bunch of Joshes, huh?
We'll just call it Josh, and Josh, and then just pretend there's a fourth Josh that doesn't
like
talk.
a law firm. Holy shit.
Yeah,
Josh,
dude.
Josh, and
we all
Josh.
just like have our like suited up, ready to go.
Better call
We'll
Josh.
protect you. Have you been in an accident recently?
Do you have an inquiry about your morality?
Can I be you guys short Huey?
Yes.
Or Huel, sorry.
But with that, we'll close out the episode. Thank you very much again, and we'll see you on Monday. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Gang, gang.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Get therapy. It's therapy.